Hi guys, this is Kristin with apokreations, and this tumbler is going to be part of the Craftflix collaboration that is being hosted by Nikki and Kirk over at Creations. So, as you can see, got something to do with some witchies. So this is going to be a Potterhead tumbler. So I'm going to be, I spray painted the top and the bottom black, and I am going to be putting this vinyl on. And then I also printed out all of the Harry Potter house banners. So we've got Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and then I also have the Hogwarts seal. So bought them off of Etsy. So what I'm going to do is now try and line this up, and which I'm never very good at, right? I'm not gonna lie. And then stick it down. So I'll be right back. All right, excuse me. This method is called the hinge method. What you do is once you get it all lined up, you tape it down to the tumbler, then you then you cut off just a little bit of a strip just so you can adhere it to the tumbler. Make sure it still lines up. And then take your squeegee, and this one is a whole, like the whole size of a, well, 25 centimeter tumbler, 10 inch. And it is from the Bowen, and you flip it up. And I actually like to use the foam side. Excuse me. And what this does is it allows you to put the vinyl down without messing anything up and getting bubbles or letting the vinyl travel. And then you take the piece of tape off and you finish putting the vinyl on, and voila, you've got vinyl that lines up, although, you know, is what it is. And what a lot of people do is they'll take this as well and line it up and then cut down so you can peel this extra piece off. So I am going to actually, I have an architect ruler that I will be grabbing real quick to do just that. All right, so this is an architect ruler, and I am going to line it up. And there you go. Okay, put this back, and it even comes in its nice little handy dandy container. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is so I'm going to try and do this with my craft knife. do it this way. And normally, the way I do it is I use this and basically just put it around the top end of your cup. And actually, I think I still will, because that is just a smidge over the top. And you just push it against this side as you turn it, and then it will pull off just the barest hint of the vinyl. And unfortunately, now I'm gonna have to repaint that, but you know, it's not that difficult. But the bottom, and a lot of people will heat this up with their heat gun to get it to roll over there a little bit more smoothly so they don't get any crinkles. But again, this is just a cup for me. And then I take this one, which I have preset, and you do pretty much the same thing, except you run it along the edge, and there is no side to hold it up against. So, and again, like I said, I'll just have to repaint that, which is not a big deal. And I'll do that before I put any epoxy on it. So let me figure out where I'm putting these stickers, and I will be right back. So I decided to put on a really thin layer of epoxy just in case, right? You never know. You never know. So I am going to be putting the main Hogwarts decal on first. Maybe. Ah! Pin pen. I just have serious difficulties here. Ah! On the bottom. And then pray to all things holy that this paper, or this transfer tape, does not peel off any of my stuff. So I did, when I printed it out, before I cut it on my Cricut, I did put a real thin coat of, I think it was Rust-Oleum 2 times, and then I put on a layer of PVA glue. Sorry. In a moment. All right, so that's here, so. his wire. Yeah. Oh, goodness. So, while I'm putting these on, who has, by a show in the comments, gotten your test, right? So, to see what, I think they do it on Pottermore, to see what house you belong to. I am a Ravenclaw. Although sometimes probably people think that I'm more likely to be a Slytherin, just, you know, because I can be salty sometimes. But most of the time, I am Ravenclaw. All right, so let's see if we can get this on here without, I'm gonna turn this sideways, y'all. So I want to get it right next to that Gryffindor so it doesn't overlap. And it will just by a smidge, but and you're thinking, oh, you have this big space up here, Kristin. Why aren't you doing anything with that? That, my friends, is a surprise. All right, I am going to put a coat of the Quick Coat urethane sealer. The Quick Coat, right? Did I already say that? I don't know. Anyway, I just got home from work. Just to make sure that this does not repel the epoxy. And then we are going to wait for that to dry and then put another coat of our Quantum Fast Cure. I'll be back. Okay. I mixed up 40 mils of the Quantum Fast Cure, and now I am just going to put it on to get these decals set in. Oops. It's gonna be so pretty. And if I haven't already said it, this collaboration being hosted by Nikki and Kirk on from Kirk's Creation it's called the Craftflix, and basically it's anything movie related. Could be anything. So I, being a Potterhead, or how some people call it, pothead, decided I had to make a Harry Potter. So originally I was going to make the Mirror of Erised, and I will show you that. So I 3D printed the mirror frame. I haven't glued this piece in, and then I cut out a piece of like balsa wood, painted it with the silver chrome from Let's Resin, and then I put a coating of resin on it. So this was going to be the original, but I thought, nope, I am going to make a Harry Potter themed cup. And you'll find out in a little bit why. Because I got something really cool and knew that it had to be put onto a tumbler for the Craftflix collab. All right, so I'm gonna pop the bubbles and I will be back with you. Sorry, not for you. Well, I guess for you, but I will be back with you when this cures and we can bring out the surprise. All right, I'll see you guys back in a bit. Bye. So this is done curing, and now comes the surprise. So look at how awesome this is already. Now, I just have to make sure that I can see both of these sides, and ta-da! It's a 3D printed chocolate frog. I painted it and put some UV resin on it. And now, ta-da, we are going to glue him to the cup. Maybe. Alrighty. And now we're just gonna wait until this glue dries. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so we're gonna do this with some UV bonding resin. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think that I've got it at least secured, and so now I'm gonna put another coat of resin on it and get it secured on there.